Including you, Dr. Brown. Please sit down. Carson, I will make you.
No! Stop!
I'm trying to scoot over.
Max, uncross your legs.
Is everyone here? Hopefully.
You want it.
Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Owen Dixon. It's me. Is it going? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I decided to start off with a picture of myself. So my name is Owen Dixon, and I decide that I want to say that I have a few hobbies. Some of those include messing around with foam, trying to make Spartan armor. If you don't know what that is, it's from Halo. Raise your hand if you know Halo. Wow, I'm impressed. So, I have a few hobbies, such as cosplaying, and I like weightlifting. How many of you lift weights?
Just trying to get audio.
Let's go! Get the cage. So, I come from a line of 5 schools.
Wow.
So, I started my journey off in Ventura over at Mound. I highly doubt any of you know what that is.
Oh, I do.
Anyway, elementary school. Then, I moved on to Terra Linda in the middle of 3rd grade. And I stayed there for a year until 4th grade, I went to Las Posas. And then after Las Posas, I stayed until 5th, and then I moved up to middle school. I know, very cool. How many actually liked middle school? Nobody? Oh, okay.
Emma.
And me.
Anyway. Yeah, boo. Anyway, I went to Monte Vista, and then, after my 3 years there, of jail time, I went to Ace, and I've stayed here for all 4 years. Yeah, a little round of applause. I know, I made it. I'm so happy. Some of the things that I've done here at Ace. Let's play dress up. Thank you, Iris, for the pictures. Rah! Anyway, so as you can tell, if you don't know this character, this is Wolverine, one of my favorite characters. And on the other side, you can see me playing guitar. While I was here at high school, I've gained an affinity for musical instruments. The first instrument that I kind of learned how to play was keyboard. And then I moved on to guitar. And then a little bit after that, I did drums. I know, I'm a musical genius. I'm like the next Beethoven or something. No.
20 minutes, Owen. 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going super fast.
Let's go.
Anyway, during junior year, I went to prom. One of my favorite activities for high school. I can't see the next picture. It's really dark. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dad. While I was here, I may or may not have dressed up as the Joker for 2 weeks. Well, it was a long thing. Anyway. Also, while I was here during junior year, I dressed up as the one and only Mystical Christical Mr. Hattler. Round of applause for Mr. Hattler! So, I know. Thanks, Carson. I also did the module, and that was fun. If you can't tell by the sarcasm in my voice, it was not fun. It was meant to be. I don't know how, but my mom found this photo of me when I was wearing, I think it's Black & Decker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black & Decker dress up. As you can tell, I like dressing up. For the the IB learner profile traits, I'd like to say that I thrive in communicator and open-mindedness. Yeah, shake your hand, Carson. I can see you.
Keep going.
Anyway, the reason why I say that I thrive in communicator is I can talk all day and I can talk to a lot of different types of people. Raise your hand if I've talked to you.
A lot.
I know.
Too much.
Keep going.
I'm continuing, don't worry. And one IB trait that I would like to work on is balance. The reason why I say that is because I'm either super procrastinative, Miss Garcia knows by my apex, or I am super hardworking and I like to get on my work. I think I worked a lot in Miss Knight's class, I don't know. For my language development, I did Italian, and the reason why I did Italian was because my ancestral roots go back to Italy. I know, very cool. One of the things that I liked doing in PPS was translating the entire B movie into Italian. For those of you who don't know, during my PPS class in Costas, I decided to translate the entire B movie script.
Yes.
My hands hurt. The other thing that I liked doing in PPS was getting a food dish and then basically doing, I forgot the name,
Potluck.
a potluck of all different types of culture foods. It was very nice. One thing that I learned about Italy is that the prices for certain materials change. So wood here in America is a lot cheaper than there in Italy. And the reason why is because they don't have a large supply of wood, unlike here in America. And certain things like sand and gravel are cheaper in Italy. And the reason why I found this out was because I am in construction and I decided to look up materials.
Nice.
So some of my favorite moments from these 4 years. So freshman year, because I didn't go here, other than being a black box on a screen, I finished the Master Chief Collection on Legendary. I know, super proud of myself. Wow.
I was just gonna slide cancel something nice.
Sophomore year, I got Instagram, and then I decided to be the Joker. For junior year, my favorite thing was prom. For senior year, I got to do airsoft. And those were my 4 highlights. And if you say that the airsoft thing wasn't ace, I would like to differ because some of the people that went airsofting with me are from ace.
Service learning.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I can't see. So for service learning, I'd like to proudly say that I have 143 hours. Some of you might be curious as to how did I get 143 hours? Well, multiple projects. Do you guys know the restroom? Do you guys know how the urinal divider was gone for like 2 weeks? Well, the day that we had the blackout, me and my daddy-o decided to stay after school and worked on it for 4 hours. And finally getting it back up so we can have some privacy within the bathroom. Then, I worked voluntarily for my papa, who does Hannigan Plumbing. Very great plumbing company, advertising, blah, 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 blah. I worked underneath a priest's house replacing the drain on Main Street.
Not a priest's house.
Mission house. It was priest quarters.
It's his private residence.
It was private residence. Then I also did service learning here at ACE. I did I Have a Dream table with Carson. I did the block of concrete that's over by Lang's room. If you don't like stepping in mud, congratulations, you have something to walk on while it's raining. Then I also did a job for Reigns of Hope with my Uncle Matt. Sad he's not here, but yeah. we built a shelter for horses for their food so it doesn't get wet while it is raining. And during that, I learned a couple things. One of which is the job or the mission always changes. There's always going to be changes. You have to make backup plans just in case. And then another thing about service learning is you have to improvise, overcome, and adapt. If none of you got that joke, that was MacGyver. I'm trying to read some of the questions. I can't see them. If anyone on this side could please read them out.
How to help your community?
It helped my community by supporting the cause for helping vets for Reigns of Hope, because at Reigns of Hope, what they do is they have these horses, and what they do is mirror your emotions. So they help out veterans, and they also help out other people. I don't think it's specifically veterans, however, that was the main point that I was told. Another thing, the mud problem with over there, that helped the community a little bit, I hope.
What?
How did it help you grow as a person?
Well, it helped me grow to realize how big my community is, considering most people only see what goes around them when they go to school or when they go to work. That's kind of their world. But when I went out and did these projects, I realized how big my community is, and it's helping me get well immersed within my community and building myself a reputation. These are some of the pictures from the senior service learning. This one was over at the Main Street Priest Quarters. This was me working on the shelter thing for Reigns of Hope. This was when we were building the concrete slab. I think this is another one of the concrete slab.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. All right. I memorized some of it.
My biggest challenge. I would like to say that my biggest challenge was doing the module during junior year. Some of you might be curious as to why. Well, me being called the one-man show, sometimes, by Haller and by my dad, I had to do a lot of heavy lifting for my module, such as lifting 2x4s. Yeah, they're heavy. Anyway, dumb joke aside. I had to work on this project almost by myself for almost the entire junior year with help from some of my peoples and help from other crews and groups. They actually helped more than the actual crew did.
Nice.
Thank you, though, for your help. Without you. Which one's this?
Reflective.
Reflective.
So my reflective project was, should we have more electrical PPE and safety regulations? In my essay, I decided that there should be more. However, looking back on it now, it's really weird. It's kind of a debate. I've changed my mind, and that there shouldn't be because of how much money would be used up in trying to make new PPE and new safety regulations that most companies would have to follow.
What's your ethical dilemma?
The ethical dilemma was the question.
You're good.
All right.
One piece of advice that I give my freshman self. Keep moving. Don't stop moving. You'll become stagnant, which isn't good. The reason why I would say this to myself is because I've had to trudge on through multiple things to get to where I am today. I know, the part that you all have been waiting for. The thank yous. I would like to thank everyone here for watching my presentation. What's up, Tom? Thank you. Thank you, Carson, Cheddar, the big cheese, and Eris, the big cheese. Thank you both for getting me through my years at ACE. You guys helped me a lot when I was going through a depression episode during junior year. I would probably say that you guys are the reason why I'm here. I would like to thank everyone at these tables for being my buddies and helping me get my fun up and not being so down in the dumps. I would like to thank some teachers. Atler, you're last. Sorry. Miss Knight, I would like to thank you for giving me advice and teaching me how to do math. I didn't understand certain parts about it, but you helped me. Mr. Myers, I know you're new here. However, thank you for what you've done, supporting me on my IB journey and telling me informazione that I probably need. Miss Garcia, thank you for not, being super rude about me being procrastinated on my Apex. You're giving me light taps on the shoulder like, hey, need to do this. Dr. Brown, thank you for allowing me to do the little chores that you have. It keeps me busy. No. Don't look at it as a bad thing. It's nice. I like doing stuff. I like being busy. Mr. Lang, I'd like to give a special shout out to you for you dealing with my shenanigans, especially during sophomore year. You know, me pointing at the map multiple times going, hey, this thing, yeah. I'd like to thank my mom and dad. You guys have kept me supported throughout this entire endeavor of almost 18 years. You guys have taught me how to be me. Nona, thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being my grandmama. Mr. Haller, thank you first for the knowledge, unending knowledge of 38 years in the construction industry. Also giving my forklift certification and my OSHA 10 certification, so I pretty much get a boost above most people in jobs. Everyone give Haller a round of applause. I would like to thank you because originally, when I came here, I was kind of scared of power tools. I'm not going to lie. I looked at that tool, the compound miter saw, and went, nope, I don't want to do that. And then you held my hand, literally, and had me chop a piece of wood. I kept that wood. I have it somewhere in my storage box. So, yeah, that was my presentation. Thank you, everybody.